Hi boys and girls, it's Miss White here. Today we are working on phonics lesson 53. This lesson is going to have a worksheet that looks like this. It has a V and the number 53 over here. So if you can go ahead and get that out, put your name on it, and then set it aside because we're going to work on something first, and then we will move on to the worksheet. All right. The other day we talked about accented syllables and how when I say an accented syllable it's going to sound louder, longer, higher pitch when I'm saying the syllables. So we're going to start off with a little bit of review. I'm going to say some words and you're going to tell me what syllable is accented, the first or the second syllable. So our first word is going to be, let me find it, basket. So if I say basket, where my louder, higher, longer saying is on the first syllable. And the next word is discover. Discover. The second syllable in this one is accented. Our next word is office. Office. It's the first syllable in office. All right, the next one is crayon. Crayon. It's the first syllable again. Next we have celebrate. Celebrate. It's the first syllable in that one too. And our last word is invented. Invented. In this one it's the second syllable. If you think about it, some of those words that I said where it was on the second syllable is where there's a prefix in the word, if you think about that. So discover, and invented. So that's just something to think about when you're looking at those words. Alrighty, next we're going to get our worksheet out. I'm going to say an initial sound and I want you to, that's not right, I'm going to give you a direction like write down the initial sound, write down the vowel sound, and I want you to write that down. So let's get started on number one. Number one is brick. What is the final sound in brick? That would be CK. That's the final sound in brick. Number two, I want you to write down the initial sound in yellow. Yellow. That would be a Y. Number three, I want you to write down the vowel sound for tape. Tape. That would be A consonant E. Good job, everyone. Number four, I want you to write the initial sound when you hear shoes. Shoes. That would be SH. Number five, I want the final sound in boss. Boss. Think about boss. Boss is like one of our floss words that we learned about last time, where it's the short vowel sound followed by the S. So that means it's a double S. Number six, bike. I want the vowel sound in bike. That would be I consonant E. Number seven. Number seven is going to be the initial sound of jiggle. Jiggle. That would be a J. Number eight. The vowel sound in home. Home. That would be O consonant E. Number nine. I would like the final sound in mix. Mix. And that would be an X. Number 10. I'd like the vowel sound in sleep. Sleep. When we have the E sound in the middle of a word, it gets the EE. Great job, everyone. All right. moving on. We're going to practice spelling just a little bit. I'm going to give you a couple of words and I want you to spell them for me. Broom. This will be number 11. Broom. So sound that out. B-r-o-o-m. Number 11. Broom. We have B-R-O-O-M. Good job. Number 12 is next. N-E-X-T. N-E-X-T. Like I've said in all my other videos, you can always pause if you want to take the time to write down the word before I write it down on the board, if you want to be sure you get it in there and see how you can do on your own. So next, N-N-E-X-X-T. Great job. Alrighty. Next I'm going to say some words and I would like for you to echo them. Remember, echoing is when you say it after me. Stove, stove. Van, van. Save, save. Vent, vent. All right. What sound do you hear that's the same in all of those words? V. Let's put our finger on our throat and see if v is a voice sound or an unvoiced. V. I feel a vibration, so it is a voiced sound. Next, I'm going to write some words on the board and see what you notice about them. We have stove, van, save, vent, have, hold on, I want to put these three down on the bottom. Have, give, and live. Can you look at this and see what letter you think is making that V sound? That's right, it's the V. And what do we notice when the V is at the end of the word? What's when the V sound is at the end of the word? That's what I should say. We notice that there's an E. We don't end in the English language, we don't end our words in V. So if they sounds like V at the end, it's a V-E sound. Also, you can see how the E gives the O, it's long, so it's stove and save. However, let's look down here at these three words. We have, give, and live. Do we hear what sound is in each of those vowels? I. So these are some words that are just an exception to our rule. They don't follow the rule. And these are just sight words that we have to learn because they're different from the regular rules that we follow. All right, next we're going to talk about our picture card. Miss White left the picture card in the other room, so I'm going to use a different picture that I have on the worksheet. So our picture card, if you can try to guess it, this is something that you wear. It doesn't have sleeves, and most of the time you wear it under another shirt or over a shirt. Does anybody know what we're talking about? It is a vest. So when we see the vest, we're going to say vest, v. And we can remember vest because we know that vest starts with v. Alrighty, let's practice writing, skywriting the V. We're going to start up in the top corner and we're going to go down and up. It's just down on an angle, up on an angle. A lowercase v is the same thing. It's just start lower down on the V and up. I want you to get your worksheet out now. And I want you to practice writing some capital V's and lowercase v's. Try to do 2 capital, 2 lowercase. So on our handwriting strip, capital V starts at the top, goes down at an angle, goes back up at the angle. The lowercase v does the same thing, but starts in the middle, goes down to the bottom line, and back up to the middle. It's one of our more simple letters to write. Not too tricky. Alrighty. Next, we're going to look at number 13 on our worksheet. We're going to talk about the V sound and what can make the V sound. So on number 13, I want you to write V, because it can be V in the middle, or as a final sound in a word, it's VE. That'll be your number 13. All right. Number 14, 15, and 16, we're just going to practice writing these sight words. 14, 15, and 16. Number 14 is have. Again, like I said, this doesn't follow the rule, and we just have to learn it as a sight word. Have. Number 15, live. L-I-V-E. Live. And number 16, give. All right, does everybody have it? All right. Next, we are going to work on coding numbers 17 through 26. I'm going to go ahead and code them, and you can just go along with me and fill out your paper as we go. Our first word is vet. We have vowel consonant, so the vowel is short, it gets a brev, and then it's vet, vet. Number 18, vote. We have vowel, consonant, vowel, so it gets the macron, and that says its name, and then we don't say the E. Vote, vote. Number 19, brave. Again, we have vowel, consonant, vowel, and that's our VE, right? We're not going to say the E. The A gets a macron, and it says its name. Brave, brave. Number 20, solve. We get a macron, and it's all V. Number 21, victim. Victim is 2 syllables, and we have vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So we can split that between the 2 consonants. And we're going to treat this as 2 separate segments that we're going to put together. We have vowel consonant, so that gets a brev, and vowel consonant, that gets a brev. And we get victim, victim. 22, sniff. This is our floss rule. We have the FF, that gives the vowel a short sound, and it's sniff. 23, thank. When we have a blend like that, the A says its name, so we have the A-nk. 24, this is a contraction, so this would be a separate word here. So when a vowel ends at the end of a word, it gets a macron and it says its name. So he, he's. 25, upset. We have this prefix at the beginning, the short vowel, upset. 26, elms. This makes the short sound, and it's elms. Alrighty. Also, what you can do is we have a picture of trees over here, and a picture of a vet over here with a dog that Miss White can't draw. But I want you to draw a picture to the vet and a picture to the, I believe, elm trees. Alrighty. Your homework, when you turn this over, is to practice writing your V's, write uppercase and lowercase V's. You're going to read this paragraph, answer the questions, and then you're going to practice these high frequency words in this box with somebody at home. All right, I'll see you next time.